Right. Hi, Loupe. Okay, so here we go with your reading. And hopefully it's good. I really enjoyed reading for you on our live. That was really awesome, actually. One more good shuffle. The shuffles, they kind of tell me like the overview of the reading, so it seems like it's pretty good so far. I have had no sticky cards, nothing. Perfection. Alright. I just throw my cards down. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pick them up this way. Okay, my darling, give me 1 second. Un momento, por favor. Alright, so, okay, your first card is the basis of the situation. So basically what is going on, what is, the entire situation. So an overview, basically, and that is the Eight of Cups. So, alright, it kind of looks like, to me, fears, a lot of emotional fears of being probably abandoned, deserted, wasted time. So I mean, there's a lot of fear going on here. Tons of fear. It just represents to me that it would show me all the cups, falling over, and everything is just fear. Both of you, I think, would be very fearful to go into this relationship or try to start this kind of a relationship. And still, I feel like that he has been hurt quite badly. So, but that's, it's not, this is not bad. So we can still, we have an influence that will be, crossing this card. So, fear. That's your basic, yes. So you're when you emailed me and you told me, your fears are showing up for me. So, just okay, so the next card is the card that is the influence that is either for or against you for the situation. So it's actually a really good card. We have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles actually does cover the entire situation. So that's the energy that is working for you, for this relationship. And the Six of Pentacles, to me, would actually represent the manifestation of overcoming those fears, the fear of being rejected, the fear of, lost love, unrequited love, not being loved as much back. Women and effeminate men and gay men tend to put a lot of love. We love hard. All of us do. We all do in our own way. But, I just feel like, men don't, reciprocate the same kind of love that, a woman would. So that is kind of basically what would be needed in his life right now. So that's the situation that's actually crossing your situation. So that's the energy. So that's the manifestation of a good, very good balanced foundation, the friendship. So yeah, just start with the friendship, build it, so you can see how it's being built up. Everything's being built up. This card is working for the both of you. So I do feel like that, he's very stable on his own. He would make a very good husband, honestly, or, just a partner, or even a friend. This is pretty amazing. He's very good, and you're very good at manifesting what you want. Your intuition's on key. So the both of you, especially you, my darling, especially you. So this is working for you, big time. Now, your next card is, I would actually, I would give it, a chance with the foundation of, the Six of Pentacles, with this foundation of, we have a bunch of different, herbs, we have rocks, we have every element. So this is kind of like, all the elements of life, everything that goes into a relationship right here. I would actually focus on kind of, and then we have the birds. So just kind of work on, a friendship and see where that goes. So just dating, casual dating, friendship, that kind of thing. Jealous. I feel like somebody could be jealous. So, but not to, an extent that they're going to, try to sabotage you guys. Now, your next card, your third card, is the something that has already become part of your experience. And that is the Prince of Cups. Alright, so this actually does show me him. So, the Prince of Cups, this is about love. So, this has become, you've already, you've felt that connection with him. If I do remember correctly. You felt that connection with him. He told you that he had the feelings. Okay, so we have the cup here. Alright, so, they say alcohol makes our, emotions come out. What is the saying? Alcohol makes sober. Obviously it doesn't make you sober. It reveals the truth. I do believe that in some tiny way. So I mean, literally, the alcohol, him coming together, boom, you have that. So you have those intense, piercing eyes. I don't know what it is about him, but he just has this attraction. So I would actually kind of go off of that. This is a card of love. But then again, you have been stung by love, and so has he. So that is another, it's another kind of like downfall that you don't want to happen. So it's kind of fearful here too. I would not be too fearful. I would honestly not be too fearful, because he does seem like a very good guy. And what he did tell you, I do believe is the truth. So, and then the being, shy and, being flaky, like you said, that would be because of the fears. That would be the Eight of Cups. So his own personal, downfalls. His own personal, fears of rejection and just basic human stuff. Basic human crap. Alright, so your next card is something that is currently passing away right now. An influence and energy that is currently going out of your life or his life, and that is the Four of Cups. So, the Four of Cups represents, basically, the loss. So loss is a lot of loss, not paying attention to your emotions, to what you actually need, not letting the flower blossom within you, and learning from those mistakes. So this would be a bunch of, basically loneliness. Basically, not seeing what is right in front of you. That is passing away. Learning lessons. So I do feel like this could represent him to a point where, okay, so he did say that when he did the shot, an hour in, and then boom. Alright, so maybe he actually feels like that would have been better off said sober. So that is the Four of Cups, so that could be a small regret of his, but it's just something that is passing away. So just emptiness that's actually passing away for both of you. So I think that would actually be, that actually is very, very good. So I would not worry too much on this one at all. Alright, so your fifth card, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your fifth card represents something that may happen in the future depending on your actions, so on the actions of both parties. So you and him both. Alright, so if you guys have learned from your, past mistakes, your past, love life, the past loves, the unrequited loves, being hurt, we have the Six of Cups. We have a lot of emotions rampant here. I mean, a lot of emotions. So the Six of Cups is just literally getting kind of over the Four of Cups, so it's not, it's literally halfway between the 4 and the 5, 4, 5, 6. So we have the Six of Cups. Alright, now, well, that would actually show me a relationship coming. So if you guys actually, figure out, okay, so if you talk it out, literally just kind of talk this out and be like, okay, so what do we need to work on? What are your fears? What are your pros, cons? What is, going on in that kind of a relationship? What do you have to offer, like, in terms of a long-term relationship? Talk about your fears. Get everything out. That really needs to happen. So you guys really need to actually have sit down and have a, one-on-one conversation with each other about how you feel. So it's all about feelings and the emotions. So keep that in mind big time. You're both fearful. So you're both fearful. You have that thing, that one common, whatever, in common. Common diameter, or whatever it's called. You have that in common right now going for you. Six of Pentacles, still, it draws me to it. I am drawn very, very much to the Six of Pentacles. What is underneath all of this, hurt, and what is underneath all of the fear and the, not being, loved back as much. That is what is underneath this. So if you guys can just talk and get that, you guys both will complement each other within a relationship, within a friendship. You guys will be able to finish each other's sentences. It's just that connection, and it's good. So that's really, really good. Okay, Your 6th card. This is something that is supposed to happen in the future. Definitely. But, you know these are not set in stone. So, it's the Princess of Wands. Alright, so we have a wand, finally. So the Princess of Wands is actually a messenger. And she is the one that is telling you, alright, so this is the energy that you need to have going for you if you want this relationship to work out. You need to get that energy. You need to build that up. So learn from all of what has happened, both of you. Learn from what has happened in the past, all the heartache, anything. Really, I mean, this seems like it's something special. So really, really pay attention to what is going on within this relationship, what could be happening, because the Princess of Wands is very, very strong, and I kind of see you in her. So the Princess of Wands would be the one to mend him, to heal him, to bring him back to, life with the 6 of Pentacles, and bring that love back out of him. So that is actually kind of, I'm really getting it more you. So you're going to initiate this, is how I feel. And that's going to help heal him. So you're going to heal him. You're going to help him heal. There's something about you that's very strong. You're very, very strong. And that is you. So I like this. I really, really like this. The Cups, big time with the wand. You are going to majorly help him and heal him. So, I mean, even just talking as friends for right now could be a giant in emotional healing. So expect crying, expect, everything that you do when you become, you let those emotions out. That is what is supposed to happen. So yeah, don't keep those buried down. He needs to not keep those buried down too, because it just hurts himself, and it hurts, a probable future, their relationship. Alright, now, this is, your 7th card is just basically what you fear, your fears about the situation. And we've seen, a common theme is fear right now. 10 of Pentacles. Alright, are you actually being scared of being happy? One of you might be. So the 10 of Pentacles represent completion. So that would be the completion of getting all over this, all over the fear, all over the, the hurt, what had happened, anything negative that is going on. Once you've talked, once you've explained everything to each other, once you have figured out, okay, well, we're going to start with friendship, and we're going to build on that. So we have a solid foundation from the 6 of Pentacles. I do kind of feel like maybe you guys are scared to be in a relationship together. Maybe you guys are too scared of being, getting too close, too clingy, and it's going to turn into something that's boxing you in, that's totally closing you in, because he does have that dove in his hand, and it's very close. So maybe a fear of being smothered. So that is a very good possibility. Very good possibility. So that's very different, a very different take. So your 8th card is your family opinions, like friends, family, the people that you've told about this situation, what they feel. And that is the 10 of Swords. Alright, so that is the end. This is the end of basically the mind being torn apart. So that is the very auspicious card. That is a crazy, insane card. So I do feel like, okay, as you can see, the sun is actually coming through his mouth. So that crack of sunlight, that crack of happiness, that is what your family opinion, your friends and your family think about this. There could be some negative, points in there. There always is. So, but, that's a lot. So they could actually see the sun starting to shine through. And that would be when you and him sit down, have a conversation, talk about your fears, talk about what you want. Honesty, and brutal honesty, is the biggest, best thing that could actually happen between the two of you. But yeah, with the 10 of Swords, I don't know if he has any kind of mental underlying issues, but he could be afraid also of that. That might show out, that might pop out. Again, in your conversation, be bold and be strong like the Princess of Wands, because you can actually help heal him. So that could be you shattering that, literally. But, we have so much going on. We have a lot going on. Okay, your 9th card represents your hopes, represents your own hopes and ideals in this matter. And that's the Death card, and that's very, very good. This is the end. The end of being lonely, the end of not having a man, the end of not having a relationship, the end of not being emotionally fulfilled within you. And that would represent leading the door, so that's literally the door to that. So if you do follow through, if you do take the advice of, the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups, the Princess of Wands, be bold and brave, talk Talk it out big time, because then that is going to open up a completely new door for the both of you, and it's going to be amazing. There is going to be quite a bit going on for the two of you. So, I mean, I love that card. I've always loved a death card. It does show me hope. It shows me, basically, you can see the sun coming out in the background. Everything is starting to crack. You can see the graves are cracking. Everything's cracking. So, that is all of the old being brought, or, well, being put in the past. So, all the old is being pushed out. You are being, basically, you both are being renewed. So, I mean, hopes for, a relationship, hopes for a long-lasting relationship, comfort, love. He does feel for you, and strongly, so he wasn't lying. And being intoxicated by one shot, I don't think would literally change your opinion to the point of where you're obliviated in your mind. So I do not think, that one little drink did anything like that. So that's actually really good. Now that makes kind of more sense with the Prince of Cups. So your 10th card is the final outcome. So, and that is the Magician. So basically what this tells me is, yeah, you guys will be together. Pretty much it's going to be a harmonious relationship. You're going to have the divine love, compassion in there. You have the lilies of, divinity, the rose of compassion, of divine love. So, I mean, they're blooming. So, up here with the affinity, with the eternity symbol, and the light coming from his eyes. So, basically, every card we have in this Cosmic Tarot deck is up here in the Magician. And in one other card, too, which I can't remember. The World. So, or the Wheel of Fortune, sorry. So, I do see this, both parts. So, the Magician, you already know what the Magician means. That means, alright, so you guys are going to be coming together. You guys are going to work it out. You guys are going to talk everything out. Everything's going to be okay with this entire situation, as long as you guys don't fall back on the old ways of, closing up, being closed off, and as long as he kind of opens himself up. So, I do feel like that you should initiate something a little bit more, and just to see where that takes you, because the Magician is one of the two of you. So you're either you or him are going to be manifesting this, making this relationship happen, but it takes two. So there's actually two here. We have female and male, androgynous is what the Magician is in this deck. So there's no gender, no nothing on this, but there is two sides to it. So it could be the both of you actually coming together as one and creating a beautiful and harmonious, long-lasting, loving relationship. So I would actually kind of pursue him. I would pursue him, and kind of just take it a little slow. Don't rush anything. There's no no rush whatsoever in this. Just take that time, build that relationship up, have that solid foundation. So. I like this. I really, really like this. I really, really get a sense of warmth inside. I love it. I didn't take an antacid? No, I'm kidding. So yes, definitely with the Magician, I do see a lot coming. So from death becomes rebirth, renewal, new love, all of that, new relationships. So it's actually pretty good for you. So, well, my love, I hope this helps. I really, really do. If you have any questions, you can always feel free to email me, message me, anything. Contact me on whatever, social media platforms. The subscribe button's right here, so just click that. Click the bell, you guys, so you can get notifications on my channel when I go live. A lot of you are not getting these notifications when I go live, so just click the bell right over here. Hit subscribe. And yes, I do like this, Guadalupe. I do. I like what's going on. So, alright, my darling, I love you very much. Thank you for letting me read for you. I love doing this. But yeah, I think you got a green stoplight. But be, cautious. Just still be cautious. But alright, I love you, all of you, very much. I know I'm very, very tall. I feel very tall today, so. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Alright, Lupe, I will message you here in just a minute. I'm sorry that this was late. I should have done this yesterday. I had to do a lot of yard work and get everything done, and I'm exhausted. So, alright guys, everybody have a good day. Be safe. Wear your damn masks. And, yeah. I love you all very much.